All right, and then we hit this button, and then everything should just work. At least as far as I think it should work, it should work. We'll turn that up a bit. All right, let's do it.
To be the key to bringing Wukong back. You, the key. You're no match for even one strand of his hair. I'm wise enough not to believe that Wukong is truly dead. As for what that old monkey had to say, a half-truth at best. But I might as well play along. Just stick by my side and do as I say. I will get to the bottom of what he's cooking up. One way or another.
Guys realize to talk your ear off the whole time. Alright, so what am I doing? I think we finished that quest over there last time and got to that hidden location. So what's left now is, I guess, to proceed into the mountain and go from there. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about them attacking a few more times before they officially die.
My keen eye. Or the stream. Surely find something interesting.
I don't have to fight everything that's here, but yeah, no. That time he started that fight. I'm just finishing it. That attack's got some range on it.
They should have treated their guests. Now we're on our own.
Forgot he heals you. I'll let him kill it, since he's so keen on murdering it.
Easy are you. Where the path narrows, danger lurks.
Shrine nearby. Can I go down here? No, I can't. Or rather, I shouldn't. Might be for the best that I don't. Alright, well, if that's where the game wants me to go, then what if I go this way instead?
Better entrust it to me.
No, what if I don't? And keep it for myself instead. Can't say no to free heals.
kill. My hide may be...
Said, hi, I'm here for the cast of the pods. You'll have to come back tomorrow. The podcast, the cast of the pods. The staff ran into a few snags along the way that forced them to have to delay the pods till tomorrow. But you are free to RSVP if you want to. Reserve your spot. Make sure no one else takes it. It's a meditation spot. Thought it was loot. It's looking like it's probably going to rain again today. It's been raining all night. Anxiously awaiting for the summer to end so this weather can finally stop. If it ain't the rain, it's the heat. If it ain't the heat, it's the rain. Enhanced tiger subduing pellets, so I can make them now. You just want pumpkin spice. I myself don't want pumpkin spice. But the ones who enjoy pumpkin spice, that's a different topic of discussion. I kid. You talking about them white girls, boy? I should get a white van and some pumpkin spice. Honestly, with the way they go crazy for that stuff, it'd probably work. It shouldn't work, but it probably will. Out there making a mousetrap with pumpkin spice in it as bait. Somebody will take it. Oh, I was out of stamina. My stamina ends. Alright, he dead. Oh, he dropped his soul. We're all about stealing souls around here. Just appear in front of me like that? She just gonna spawn in front of me?
That pavilion looks like a good place.
Oh, you're here.
Oi, kid. You look suspicious. What kind of Yao
Don't he,
are
though?
you?
I'm looking at that Buddha over there. See his belly button? It's so big. Me and you, we look way smaller.
Buddha? Where is it?
You see no Buddha because you think no Buddha. No thought, no sight.
I, the sacred gourmand, saw enough Buddhas before you were born. Foolish brat. You didn't see that coming, did you?
True hearts find their path, and the Buddha is on that path. Why not worship with a true heart? The path might just show itself.
Worship my hoof. Visit temples, kneel to figures. You tell no black from white. That's my master. I am fed up with all these skin-deep rites.
No true heart, the path is sealed. With true heart, it's revealed.
We doing this speaking in riddles thing?
No, this won't do. I can't help you before you have that in you.
Yeah, I don't see any Buddha.
Why the rush? Try looking around. To see a Buddha, one must hold the Buddha in one's heart.
What if I don't have one?
Visit each temple you encounter and worship every
Oh,
Buddha you see.
that's like, I mean, the most obvious way. It's like, just do this.
Remain elusive to your eyes.
What if you just, here's what you gotta do.
Visit each temple.
Yeah, that's the, if you are so confused on what the game wants you to do, here's the actual solution to this puzzle. Now stop asking all these questions and go visit the Buddha. Stop being a pest. Oh, there's one here.
Ah, I get it now. For Buddhas,
Do you?
that boy said. Ah, there must be 4 Buddhas to worship.
Do you, though?
Me, monk. God reason with
Or did you get it after he's explicitly told us what to do?
Just go through the motions, boy. Who knows if it's true or not? That little monk was speaking riddles.
So what's that? That's 2 out of 4? No, you did not, Cigar. I had to delay the podcast to tomorrow instead.
Back when we journeyed to the New West, our master took it from Mount Lingshan. He visited
Same time tomorrow.
every figure until Yellowbrow captured him. I'm not my master.
Yeah, no problem. Just ran into a few snags along the way of getting everything set up for the podcast, and I wasn't going to have time to be ready for it for today. So instead, I'm going to try to pack in a nice meaty episode for tomorrow around noon Central. A nice meaty episode. Hey, y'all want some of that there meaty podcast? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm attacking in the right direction. Dummy. I thought he was going to do some kind of spin and then come around and hit me, but he didn't do that. This guy again.
From my ring.
Get deflected.
They come, we run, they back off, we'll cut them down. We'll come out unscathed. What's that sound? That little mud
something opened.
tricks once more. Worship my hoof. Let's go back.
It is a big hoof you got there, friend. You might be small. But you got big feet. Is that all that was down here? How do I get out of here? Up here? Oh, he's back here again. Got it. So I assume that we did everything that was required of us to do. Wait, what is over here? Where do these stairs lead? Oh, well, this seems a tad suspicious. Ow. I keep forgetting they attack you before they die. Get slapped in the back of the head every time. It's a large space up here. Oh, wait, is this where the Buddha's supposed to be up here? I mean, in a way that like the formation kind of looks like one a little bit. Guess I can kind of see it. Yo, he goes around starting shit. Like enemies I don't even notice, he just immediately goes out there and fights. Oh, there's a chest up here. Didn't see this. All right, kiddo. We talked to your statues.
Chubby one, we've done the right.
Chubby one?
Where's the
You ain't so skinny yourself, buddy.
The path? Isn't it always there?
Don't you trick me, you bald, pot-bellied brat. All I'm seeing are mountains, no path at all.
He sees wisely with faith. You are daft without it.
Cut your nonsense. You must be that trickster himself, fooling us all along. Take my rake.
Why so rude? I
path. I'll borrow one myself. You go on first. I'll meet you at the summit.
When do I get my fancy teleport ability that can just take me wherever I want to go? I gotta go all the way back up the stairs again. They can't give an old monkey a break, can they? Okay, yeah, now it's here. So you really didn't have to do all that just to get here. Call themselves being funny. You gotta go inside its stomach. The vor anime we all didn't know we needed. I mean, at least it's all made of rock. It's not so bad. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like how detailed this is. Like in most games, this would just be a typical hallway. This one, they put a bunch of like carvings in the walls and stuff and painted them. This had to have taken a lot of time to do with how intricate it is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is this for the yeah, this is for the enhanced tiger subduing pellets. Considerably increased damage for a long duration. The longest of durations. Oh, speaking of, there's a couple things I just learned recently as well about a certain NPC that you beat back in the first area. Apparently, to complete this NPC's quest line, you have to meet him in every chapter up until chapter 6. So I'm going to go back to chapter 2, which is the area I didn't meet him in, and do that before I miss my chance to do that. Again, like I said, this game is full of secrets, man, that you will completely miss. Some of them are very obtuse in their ability to hide them. Like, I didn't think that you'd have to continue meeting him in different areas. Although he did say, like, oh, we'll meet somewhere else. But I didn't figure that he would actually be in every chapter following that first one. So if I'm right, he should be over here. Maybe. Unless I didn't meet him. He's not here. Did I meet him in that first one? Did I even talk to him? Let's go back to that first chapter and talk to him there. Hold on. Unless I already did. It's been a minute. If he's not there in chapter 1 and not here in chapter 2, then he's got to be in chapter 3 already. Which would assume that I already talked to him here. That would be here, I think. Let's see. Are you in here, friend? Yeah, he's in here.
You don't look like a Yaogwai from these parts. Have you come to earn the Black Wind King's favor? Hear me. That bear is but a hollow shell. He can grant you nothing.
That bear is dead.
Don't waste your time on him. He lies about cheating death and even the treasures. His followers are, all of them, deceived. Blackwind Gwai is a sly one. He preaches virtue with a heart full of greed. Oh, I wouldn't entrust him with my plea. I don't know why you are here, but you should be vigilant. Now, I'm pressed for time. Fare thee well, then.
That's all you got for me? Alright, I gotta go meet you in chapter 2 then. Did I miss this one too? I must have missed all of this. I know, right? Did I even play the game? Girl, I didn't even play it. Guys, welcome to my first Black Myth Wukong stream. Starting off at chapter 1. Not very good at the game. It's the first time playing through it, you know. But I'm looking forward to it. I've been pretty excited for this for a while now. Since that first show they showed off back in like 2020. Blew my mind. And now I can't believe I'm playing the game now. It's crazy. I'm like playing the game now. Yeah, now he's here. Now he's here.
What brought you here? Go. Leave. I don't need your help.
Yes, you do.
Fate binds us, sir. From the Black Wind Mountain to here, we meet again. Those rats. They tied me up on sight for no reason.
You will always need my help.
Joking, they prepare me for their king's table. This place crawls with Yaogwais eager for a bite. Don't worry. If they bite into me, they'll bite more than they can chew. This place is a jumble of rats and cats, all at each other's throats. And the Yellow Wind Sage keeps silent. How odd. Who would swear fealty to such a king? Let's make haste and go. Never linger at a peril such as this. Just leave.
I spent a lot of time here, buddy.
These rats are no match for me. I can make my own way out. You are a skinny one, but these rats aren't picky eaters. Flee. The quicker the better. I won't die here with my task undone. There are too many eyes around here.
You're right. You got to beat me in chapter 6 to give me a spell. All right, that's all his dialogue here. Let's see, did I get all the meditation points here or no? I might not have. Let me see. Yeah, I'm missing one somewhere. It could be from that one spot that I completely glossed over and never exactly went into. Could be in this direction. Hold on. This might have been the one that I missed. Yeah, it is. Developers are cheeky. They're like, look at how pretty our game is. Which, to be fair, it is. One of the best looking games this year so far. From like a technical standpoint. And from a visual one too. There's a lot of like intricate detail in some environments as well, so I can't take that away from them. Let me do some of the self-advanced stuff. I think I might try to increase my attack a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Don't want to get carried away and all that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know. Oh, I need 2 for this, and I need 1 for this. And then I have this tree done, and I can focus on the other one. I haven't unlocked thrust stance yet, although people seem to stand by thrust stance quite a bit. It sure is. Everyone needs a nice thrust stance in their life. Everybody can use a little bit of that thrust. There's also an optional boss here I want to fight as well. Back in the pagoda. Yeah, it's down here. I can't believe it was right here the whole time and I completely missed it. I thought that hole was just that, a hole, and nothing was in it. Now how do I get down from here without breaking my ankles? What is a hole in this game? That's true. Good point. Fair enough. What is a hole ever just a hole? Jesus. Projectiles for days. Oh, what? Hell of a charge. You heal up. Oh, he is going for it right now. What is all this? It's not doing that much damage, but it is a pain in the ass. There we go. Oh, I also wanted to try this. Never got a chance to do it. Well, that didn't last very long. I mean, just non-stop projectiles. Here, how about the monkey clones? How do you feel about those? How do you feel about my monkey clones? I don't think he cares for them very much. Dove too soon. That finishing attack works every time. Mad Tiger still saving my ass. So if I'm right about this, this should have taken the weird spell off of all the cell doors in this prison. And I can actually go in and start getting extra loot. All the inmates should be free now. Oh. I don't know how I'm still alive. I should be dead. Got a pixel of health left in a dream, and it somehow survived that. That was crazy. Let's try not to fall off any more ledges. No bueno. Knocked him on his ass. They put up a good fight, I'll give him that. Refined iron sand. Where was that one guy who was locked up? Back at the beginning of this area, right? Sir, you have a watch? In this, the year of 2024? Think you're some kind of sophisticated person now because you got a watch? Wait, what is this? Sword. Or we just shove it in our ear. Ashen slumber.
Today, when I chose to depart.
While blowing fierce flames at them, inflicting scorchbane. Focus built up before transformation can be converted for use afterwards.
Once a man, no Gwai.
Game is pretty good so far. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. How's it going, Boney? Hey, one sec here.
Oh, it's you. You're still alive. I see you've slain one of my captains and helped yourself to break in. 4 loyal captains. Now 4 bewildered souls. Can you free them from that pain if you truly are the destined one?
I mean, I am pretty good at killing shit, so, you know. Rip Concord and Dustborn. Yeah, I mean, rip indeed, but honestly, I am not surprised.
You posed as my trail and tricked us here for a false.
A lot of people, well, I mean, the thing with Concord, and honestly, I'll probably talk about some of this shit during my podcast tomorrow, but to touch base on it a little bit, a lot of people can assume that this was the game that kind of led to the demise of both Concord and
got rid of my eyes and ears to shield my
Dustborn, but that is not necessarily the case. Those games kind of led to the demise all on their own. Like in Concord's case, from day one, when that game was first revealed at the Sony State of Play, that game had little to no hype behind it. It's funny because when that trailer showed, and I recall this even now, you can probably go back to that State of Play because I have an archive of it up on YouTube. But when they showed that game, and then it was like when Vancy came back to the stream to watch us do the commentary thing, she was like, "What did I miss?" And they were showing Concord. And I was like, "Oh, how did you feel about this new hero shooter? You know, it's got the guns, the shooting, and the heroes." And her first reaction, without even seeing it that much, was pass. Without even knowing what it was, she did not care. And honestly, just that reaction alone is kind of the sentiment of pretty much gamers everywhere when it came to that game. No interest whatsoever. I was like, damn. And truth be told, I didn't care that much for it either. Like, from first glance, I was like, this looks like the Crucible from Destiny 2, only with different characters. And I wasn't the biggest fan of the Crucible in Destiny 2 or Destiny in general, so I already had no interest. But you can couple that onto the fact that, yeah, there is a woke component to it, which people are kind of tired of. And then toss that on top of the fact that the characters, none of them are appealing or attractive in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. Then toss in the $40 price tag to play it, when most of its competition is free to play. And it was a recipe for disaster. Absolute recipe for a disaster. So there's a whole host of reasons as to why that game just flopped from beginning. The woke component is definitely a factor for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like, that is not, I am not discounting that being an issue and why people have turned their noses up at it. But it is a litany of reasons why that game just did not succeed. As for Dustborn, there is one, nobody knew what the hell that game was. And two, when people talk about woke, and I say woke in quotes because it's a term that I actually hate because it gets overused, but there is truth to it. When people speak of woke, just one look at that game, that is the definition of woke. One look at that game is the very definition of what people are talking about when they refer to woke. It is like the definition of trying to check every checkbox of quote-unquote representation in video games. The term arise. Yeah, it's like that game, Dustborn is the definition of what that term is, honestly. You can just see it looking at the characters, the things they tried to include with said characters. I don't know what this new obsession with characters that have vitiligo is, but that's one of those components. I was listening to somebody give like an overall review of that game because she subjected herself to playing through the entirety of it, and holy moly. Let me put it this way. What would be considered propaganda? Propaganda would kind of be considered a message being pushed to the general public that is also backed by the government. I mean, backed by funded, marketed, everything else, backed by the government. That would definitely be considered what is known as propaganda. That game is all of that crap. And the backed by the government crap, it really is backed by the European Union. Like they funded that game. That is public information, by the way. You literally go to the website and find that game was funded by the European government. Because the studio itself behind it, they don't have a pedigree of great games. And if one factor in studios shutting down is the fact that, one, their games aren't good, and two, they don't sell, which none of the studio's games have sold or are that good. So it remains the question is, how is the studio still alive? How is it still functioning? It's because it's government funded. So it doesn't matter if the games succeed commercially or not. As long as the government keeps funding that studio to make these games, it's never going to sink. Because everything they need to stay in business they get from the government. So that is Dustborn. Yeah, that's really unfortunate considering that the game just came out and the studio is already shutting down. That shit is wild to me. The game just officially came out this week and the studio is already shutting down. I don't know if it was a case of something else that happened inside the studio internally that caused this to happen, or if it was just the fact that the game hasn't really sold that well in, 2 days since it released? a day, I guess. Like, even that I consider to be way too soon for the studio to be like, shut it down. It's crazy to me. Yeah, like less than a day. So I'm not quite sure what the story is behind that as to why that studio is shutting down, but it is crazy. The game didn't even get a chance to really breathe that much before the studio was like, all right, we're closing it down. And it's a game that I want to eventually pick up because from what I've seen and what I played at the demo, I did like some of what I played. I'm just not out to buying it at full price right now with all these other games coming out, right? But it was definitely on my list of games that I wanted to play. Yeah, that shit is just wild to me, man. To even see that happening, it's crazy. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out what really went down as weeks go on as to why that studio shut down. We'll see for sure if it was because the game had low sales. Although I guess that could be possible, considering a lot of a lot of studios or a lot of publishers tend to gauge interest in their game based on pre-orders. Here, I'll give you a recent example. Assassin's Creed Shadows. From my understanding, from people who work in game stores, at least over here in the States anyways, I can speak for the States, I can't speak for anywhere else in the world, like countries in Europe or the UK, for example. But this guy talked to an insider source that works at a game store chain, and they have over, I think they said 800 stores across the country. The total of pre-orders for Assassin's Creed Shadows across all 8 or 900 of the stores is a total of 800. Just think about that. 800 pre-orders across 8 to 900 stores. It kind of paints a picture of just how much interest there is in that game right now. Perhaps that'll change as it gets closer to launch, as people tend to, the media, blow out when it comes to hyping up the game before it comes out. Perhaps those numbers will increase, but right now, it ain't looking too good. So in a way, I guess they could kind of gauge sales based off of pre-orders as well to see where the interest is. But man, that shit is... I said it before, there's some shit going on with video games right now that people just did not see coming, and times are changing, for sure. Like Star Wars Outlaws, you guys got no pre-orders? Yeah, see? Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what's going on there. Like, is it just the case that people are just not interested in these games? Your store only sold... Wow, that's crazy, Boney. And you're based in the UK, right? Yeah, the UK? Man, that's wild, dude. So your store only sold one on day one at 4 p.m. What was the midnight? Because you guys had a midnight launch, you're saying. So what was that like? Oh, you're saying you don't say you just didn't have a midnight launch. You just remembered what they were. Yeah, I remember that too. I was talking during my Halo stream that I had, my co-op stream with Mika on Wednesday. I was talking about I want to say the last midnight launch thing that I went to might have been the Halo Reach launch back in like 2010. And that was a lot of fun. It was one of those cases where we were all kind of waiting outside for the store to open in this huge line. And this one dude just breaks out a grill and starts cooking. It starts cooking hamburgers for us. Just for everybody in line. Dude just pulls up in his car with a grill and just breaks out and starts cooking hamburgers for everybody. That shit was crazy. That was one of those cases of like just fans of something coming together to do something cool over a game that just kind of brought them all together, right? Or a franchise that did. Just a bunch of Halo fans. Then I ran into an old high school classmate of mine there that I used to hang out with all the time. But you know, as you leave high school and people go to colleges and they start their own careers, and sometimes you go your separate ways. So I thought that he had like left the state or the city and moved out and stuff like that. But turns out he was still around. And we just met in that same store that night. It was great. It was weird. Almost didn't recognize each other. I think I told you my last midnight launch was Fallout 4 and the place got called because a bunch of people were wearing Pip-Boy masks. I think you did tell me about that. So the cops didn't know what the Pip-Boy masks were about? That's funny. Probably thought that was some like shit from The Purge. Do I have another craft anything? I could make this. This one's not that much better than what I currently have. Actually, it lowers my critical hit stuff. So I probably shouldn't craft this. I mean, I guess if I want to go to this one down here, I'd have to. If I want the golden loom staff. Or long? It's long. You want to call it loom because of the double O's, but I think it's long. I just spell it with 2 O's. It's a China thing, man. You don't understand. But yeah, I'll probably end up talking about like the shit that's been going on in terms of this game, the controversy surrounding this game, what's going on with Concord and Dustborn, and just like the overall sentiment that gamers have about the industry right now in general. Like people, there's a lot of talk about this thing called the culture war, which is very much in full swing right now, and has bled its way over into video games as well. And Black Myth Wukong has definitely gotten dragged into that. But not without reason, unfortunately. But that'll be for tomorrow's podcast for sure. I gotta collate a lot of information for that stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I'm trying to put the pieces together. I can't say that I'm doing it well, or if it's all making sense, but I'm trying to connect dots. Trying.
One monkey dead, and another shows up. The face of
I got all the juice for the pod.
it will fit me just as well.
Oh, it's the guy from the trailer. I know this. Call him non-white. Oh, you can block my attacks too, huh? Actually, you know what? You can try this. Oh, he froze me. Son of a bitch. Oh, I didn't get any damage because he was hitting me too much. Yeah, he can't block that. What happened? Oh, I can't hit him anymore. Oh, he's running. Of course he is. They always run. They always run. Again, I love this hallway design. Like, it's simple. It's a hallway, but the stuff on the sides is kind of what's doing it for me right now. How's it going, Mika? I saw you posted that picture on Discord. Was that you and the girlfriend going on one of your adventurous walks again? You guys going on your nature adventure? Was that like a pond or a lake or something? Haha! There was a lot of spinach in that lake. Like it was covered in algae. Or moss or something. Oh, I did that too soon. He had to wind up for that attack. I should have waited. Bring it on, big guy. I can barely see you. It's too dark in here. But bring it on anyways. Like small round leaves? I Actually, you know, I think I might have seen those before. I can't remember what those are called. Look at my curios again, because I think I might have equipped some of the same items or same looking items for this stuff. So, this one increases hit chance. This one moderately increases hit chance. This one increases attack combo. So what if I got rid of this one and put in something that increases crit damage? Do I have anything like that? I don't think I do. Then maybe I'll go for defense. Maybe we'll keep that for now. Take a bit less damage when I'm getting hit. If you don't want to die, stop getting hit, stupid. Get good, scrub. The one that's supposed to interview me was 30 minutes late. Turns out she was fired the same day. Wow. What the fuck? Man, rip indeed. I mean, hopefully that interview still counted for something. And hopefully, like, good luck and hopefully you get this job. Or did the interview not happen? It didn't happen, did it? Oh, it's a temp work thing? Okay, I gotcha. Hey, shit is better than nothing, right? At least you have some kind of income. He's fucking freezing me when I'm doing this, and that's annoying. The instant freeze thing sucks. Can even cancel you out of that too. Break his defense down. Oh, he's switching it up. He's got poison now. Yeah, that's usually what happens with the temporary stuff, is that they can eventually lead into full-time if they like you enough. I'm wishing you all the best, Mika. Ooh, that hurts. And I'm poisoned. No bueno. But I'm just hitting him instead of saving up this charge. Get more damage doing that than sitting there waiting for the charge to fill up. Oh, he got me.
My turn to lead the stage.
You missed Rock Boy. You just miss his cakes. That's all it is. You'll think I don't know. Don't think I don't know. You miss how caked up he was. $360p? What? What are you doing? Try to watch my stamina. My stamina and Ooh, that did a lot of damage to his defense with that weapon. Did he break? What was going on there? Oh, you're on a train. Okay, that makes sense. It's fancy. I'm riding trains over here. Yeah, I'm on a train. Yep, that hurt. Easy way to get poison damage off of you big time. Because you're okay. I see you, Mika. Regular comedian over here. That shit's gonna stop right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, no, Mika, they always do. They always do. It's almost like they're told or coached to do that when people try to cancel to try to make you feel bad for canceling. Like, so many subscription services try to do that too. It's really annoying, actually. It's really annoying. I guess I can awaken this one too. I'm already working on this tree, so I may as well keep going, right? They asked why, and I said I live in Denmark now. Oh yeah, was he mad because he moved to a different country? How dare you move to Denmark? Fiend! Traitor! So I'm about to insult people. There was this one time, many years ago, where I was trying to cancel my subscription to this antivirus program that I had a long time ago, and they wouldn't let me do it through the program itself. I had to call support to do it, and so I called support and I tried to tell them, like, you know, I want to cancel this. I don't want to resubscribe, so on and so forth. I just don't have the financial stuff that, you know, right now to handle it, and then. And I swear to God, he sounded angry over the fact that I was trying to cancel. Oh, why are you trying to cancel? Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, you had it for so long, so why would you try to cancel it now? I was like, dude, I'm just trying to cancel my service. I can't afford it right now. I forgot which one it was. It was one of those antivirus programs that I had way back in the day. But yeah, he's just super grumpy about it. I'm like, why are you so angry? I mean, you feel like you're being interrogated just trying to cancel the service. It's ridiculous. Bro, ain't allowed to cancel the subscription. Apparently not. Like, it's like it's against the law somewhere for some reason. I'll have to send a bunch of mobile or antivirus provided ninjas after you to cut your throat for canceling the subscription. Is it true it's also a pain to cancel gym subs in America? It depends on the place you're subscribed to. Sometimes they can be that way. Other times they're just like, hey, listen, we get it. You know, we'll cancel your subscription if you want to, no problem. So it really depends on like where you are and what gym you're subscribed to. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it's no hassle. Other times it's a major hassle. I remember one time, this was also many moons ago, where I was trying to cancel my Xbox Live subscription. And because what had happened was that I had canceled it via Xbox, and I got the confirmation and everything that I had canceled it. Because at the time when I had it, it was still under my mom's name, because when I first got my Xbox Live subscription, like shit, I was, just getting into high school. I didn't have money like that. So she was the one who still had the card and the subscription tied to that. So I was trying to cancel it, and I canceled it afterwards via the console, and it gave me confirmation that it was canceled. But then one day, my mother hits me up and she's like, yo, Like, I thought you canceled that Xbox Live subscription. I'm like, I did. She was like, well, according to my bank statements, I'm still getting charged for it. And I was like, oh, shit. So then I try to cancel it over the website to see if that happens. And the minute I say cancel, they're like, oh, we can't cancel this for you here. You have to talk to somebody in support. That's their whole spiel. To get you to talk to somebody in support so they can talk you down off the ledge. So then I called them up. And I was like fully expecting to have to jump through like 1,000 different hoops to try to cancel it. I was lucky enough to get some dude on the other line who might have been one of the coolest like tech support people I've ever talked to. Oh shit. And he was like, and I told him, I was like, I tried to cancel this online and over the Xbox, they wouldn't let me do it. Like I said, I canceled it at first, and then it turns out it wasn't canceled. And he was like, you know what? Truth be told, he was like, they kind of do that on purpose because they want you to talk to tech support so they can talk you down off the ledge from canceling. He's like, that's why they do that. He was like, but I can take care of this for you right now, no problem. So the whole thing is a goddamn racket to try to talk customers out of canceling their subscriptions. I was like, he just told me the truth behind what's going on behind the scenes. I'm willing to bet that he probably got fired after that call. Because you know they were recording it. You know they were recording it. Yeah, pasta pesto today. I'm gonna look that up. And if it's something that I've had regularly, make I want to laugh. Yep, I've had this plenty of times before because I've had this plenty of times before. Say new, God. It's like, Mika, aren't you the one that's supposed to have like a lot of Italian in your family? Like, aren't you supposed to have more of this stuff than I am? And I'm not even Italian. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we just don't use the mushrooms. Oh, what's this?
Kind sir, pause your steps and heed my story. I was a fox guy who practiced to become one of the humans. One day, I was foraging for food and found myself caught in a hunter's trap. A young scholar.
Oh shit, is she that fox from that little stop motion animated thing from chapter 2?
I couldn't move, yet my heart swelled with gratitude.
Wait, she's probably that same fox.
I thought I could aid him in his career in return for saving my life. Little did I foresee that following a dream, he would take my life.
Yep, that's him. This is the same fox.
Ended, yet he left without a trace. I sought tirelessly, only to find he had become a monk in the new Thunderclap Temple.
I thought that was just a one-off thing. I didn't think it had any
I
connection
beg
to the
you,
main story
sir,
itself.
to take my fur and wear my form, confront him and calm my soulful heart.
And now I can turn into
He's
said fox.
hiding in the side hall of the temple. Kind sir, will you lead me to him?
A true shapeshifter. Wait, he just says chicken pesto pasta or pizza. Get the fuck out. I was just saying, like, I figured with Mika, with her Italian roots and all that stuff, she, you know, I figured she would have had all this stuff by now. I figured I would be the one who didn't know anything about Italian food. And then I could just, like, refer to her and be like, hey, what's this? Should I try this? It turns out, I've had more of it than she has. My family ain't even... Well, hold on. Now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure there's, like, if we go down, like, my ancestry, I recall there being some Italian in my family, like, bloodline. Be like the family tree thing. So maybe that's where a lot of that stuff comes. Maybe that's where my like for Italian food is coming from. All right, so she said I have to go find him in some side path from the temple. Some temple that I'm supposed to find later on. So I guess I'll transform into her when I get there. In the meantime, now that I'm here doing all of this shit here, I'm gonna do some exploring. Around the internet, like the path, like the path to the main story is the path that always has fire surrounding it. So if I don't want to get caught doing all this stuff first, I should probably wander off the path and go look around. I didn't do it. Ah! So far, Chapter 3 is kind of feeling bigger than Chapter 2, which, I mean, it's what I kind of expected, but there's a lot of additional areas you can go into that are just massive. And for a game that's not open world, these areas are open enough to deceive you into thinking they might be. And I kind of like that. Like, it's big, but not like so big that you get completely lost and kind of lose a lot of motivation to keep going because it's like, ugh, everything here is too big, everything looks the same. Here's this checklist of shit we want you to consider doing as you play. It's got none of that in it, and I kind of like that. It's very Elden Ring in that sense, which is a good thing. Even though Elden Ring was open world. Ow. Just take a break here, too. I don't intend to stream too long today because I got to get back to work on podcast stuff for tomorrow. But I'm going to try to make some decent progress today. shock quelling powder. Guess that's to build up your shock resistance if you were to use that. Oh, it's a chest up here. Let's grab that too. Think I'll grab that too. What's this? Oh shit, it's boss. Should have known. Should have just walked right into it, but here I am. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this. Ow. What the fuck? What is his hands tied behind his back? He just fight me with his feet. Cool. Took that kick right to the face. How's it feel kicking stone, dummy? Oh shit. Was this round two? It's round two. Oh shit. Well, we're off to a great start here. Jesus. That was kind of brutal. Oh yeah, that's good damage. That's some good damage. That's also some good damage. Ow. Guessing that guy's like an optional boss. We're gonna have to beat him. Now I'm committed. He must die. At least those dudes are easy to kill. All right, here we go. Charged up that kick. I was ready that time. Just going off of his body language to determine when he's going to attack. What if I could time those parries better? Yeah, that works. I tried to dodge. It was too late. Should have gotten away faster. My spleen. You get there about half his health bar doing that shit. It's pretty good. Oh, he just went past me on that one. God, that does a lot of damage. Just knocks you on your ass. God, he doesn't stop. He just keeps going, following that attack. Oh, I got him. Nice. All right, now where do I go? Now what? Is there something up there? That be considered a pagoda? I suppose so. I mean, I'm not an expert in that kind of thing, so I'm just taking a guess. Oh, there's nothing up here. Can I go around? No, it's an invisible wall. Okay. Okay. We'll just head back down again. Got the chest that was up there. Just keep going this way. See what else lies in these woods. Oh, that just leads back down here again. I know where I am now. There's a bridge. There's the shrine. Guess I can go over this way and get this instead. I can assume these all lead back to the same place, like this branch here and this bridge. Maybe. Anything up this way? Looks like it. Oh shit! These bats will be the death of me. In fact, they've killed me quite a few times. Guessing this stuff, these pearls are like seeds to give back to the that hideout with all those NPCs. Well, that just leads back up here to the right path. So I should go back the other way then. That's the bridge. Does that go further down? Yeah, there's a path that goes further down that way. All right, we'll follow that. Welcome back, Mika. Right now I'm just kind of looking around to see if I can find any additional bosses as well. Exploring the area before moving forward and all that. Like, I'm not quite sure which bosses are optional, which ones are. Or aren't. Killed that ice frog earlier. Pretty sure those frogs are optional. So I fought one. I mean, I fought 3 so far. There's one in the first area. There's one in the second area, the electric frog. And then there's the ice frog here. So, if I had to guess, there's got to be like one in every area. Or every chapter. Learn more lore. Have you been lore digging again, Mika? Are we going to have to restrict you from going down these rabbit holes? Pig guy is only a pig because he was drunk. Because he hit on the wrong woman when he was drunk. Oh. Go figure. I mean, was it from the pig guy from the second area? The big drunk pig dude? That guy? Oh. Can't interact with that waterfall. It's like it's falling like at a different frame rate for the rest of the game. It's a little jarring. Oh, the small guy with the rake? I mean, from the way he's been talking, I am not surprised. From the way he's been talking, I am not surprised. He seems like the type that would do something like that and then get turned into a frog or a pig. Got quite a mouth on him. Oh, you can go invisible, huh? Not that I couldn't see you when you were. Ow, those attacks really hurt, dude. Holy shit. Gotta be careful. Crow boy ain't playing. Crow diviner. Kind of reminds me of like a Ninja Gaiden enemy or a boss. Get that vibe from those guys. Becoming a pig was a mistake. He was supposed to be reincarnated as a human. I think. I'm trying to think, did he mention that when he was giving me this ambient dialogue as we were traveling? Was either he mentioned that or some other NPC mentioned that he was supposed to. Frogs remind me of those big googly eye things from Dark Souls. What's this? Is that a cliff? You can fall down there. I don't want to fall down there. Oh, wait. What's that? Really gonna fall. I can't hit you like this. This is very awkward. There we go. Alright, let's try to go down here without falling to our death. I don't know where this is. I'm seeing fire, so maybe this is the main path? And the other path was a different one? Making progress in Minish Cap. How are you enjoying it so far? I guess is the real question. Oh, the lighting changed. That was weird. That's just a long path that leads to nowhere. Yes, sir. It's really good. It was a dumb fetch quest I hated, but was really good. The rest was really good. Thought you loved fetch quests, Mika. What are you talking about? It's like your thing. Is this a boss arena or some shit? What is this? I mean, if there's no boss here right now, at least. You can see the swimming artifacts and the ray tracing stuff. Better I'll just turn that shit off with the way it looks sometimes. Have a gimmick, you can fuse pieces with people to unlock random stuff on the map. I think I may have seen that actually. And the part where the part where you can clone yourself to solve puzzles as well. I see a lot of that stuff too. What is this place called? The Melon Field? Melons. Still wild that like Capcom made a Zelda game, and a good one at that. I mean, whatever. That was during the time where Capcom was still cranking out really good games. Those were the early 2000s. Capcom was at the top of its game around that time. I think I've been through here before. They made the Zelda color games too? Maybe. I'm not too sure on that one. I'd have to double check. Ain't too sure on that one. I know I don't have to fight everything down here, but I want to. It's fun. Plus you get the XP and the money in the process. How could I possibly say no? Says Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, Four Swords, and the Minish Cap. Okay, so yeah, they did work on all that stuff. So they were kind of knee-deep in the Zelda shit for a while there. Wasn't there, there was a port of Four Swords on the 3DS when that came out. I remember that. They're like, oh yeah, you can play Four Swords online on the 3DS. But not necessarily online, but like you could, you know, communicate with other 3DSs and play together that way. If they were in the area. That was like before Nintendo really started getting into the actual online stuff, which didn't happen until the Wii U. Oh, he woke them all up. Ow. Wait, that sound. It's a shrine nearby. Maybe I should go to that first.
It's freezing here. Fire. I need fire.
Oh, you're that guy I met earlier. When I helped that one dragon. The long boy. I also want to make Dr. House in Dark Souls 2. I kind of want to try out that mod that came out for Dark Souls 2 on PC. It was like this this improved lighting mod that came out recently that someone made. And it makes that game look completely different. I'd have to buy the game again on PC though, because I only have it on PlayStation 3. And I don't know if I want to do that, but I would like to check it out. This will be a good time to take a break too while I'm at it, since the ads are rolling. So we'll do that now. We'll do that now. We'll take that break now and BRB. Yeah, I mean, if I pick it up again, I'll probably stream it just with that mod installed, just to see how much it changes the game. But okay, BRB. I want to take a little break here. And we'll do that so I know where the break is. Ugh. Okay. BRB. Did that work as intended? It did not work as intended. Of course it didn't. Oh, because apparently I didn't hit the button at all. Wow, nice. Try this again. Did it work? It did work. Very nice. We're back. Let's go out to the game scene. Boom. Everything just working as intended. This is fantastic. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on with this guy? He says he needs fire. What fire? What is this fire you speak of? I don't think I have anything I can make fire for this guy. Wait a minute.
It's freezing here. Fire. I need fire.
Does he mean the... Can I use the ring of fire, maybe? Ah, that's what it is.
Fire. I would be dead if it weren't for you. No more frost now.
Oh, so he wanted me to make fire for him so he could heal up. No Dark Souls 2 for me? What do you mean by that?
I heard that Buddha planted watermelons here hundreds of years ago. One bite grants prolonged life. Yet, when the cold bites all around, without your powerful spells...
$40? I mean, that is pretty
no way
expensive.
I can find it.
That game is old as dirt. That's pretty expensive.
Someone once saw a chubby boy jump from the cliff with a watermelon in his arms. He rushed to the edge of the cliff but saw no movement down there. Seemed like certain death. But suddenly, he heard the boy laughing from beneath, on and on. Bewildered, he fled from the cliff.
Like maybe when it goes on sale like dirt cheap, I'll probably pick it up.
This story may offer a clue for my treasure.
Watermelons didn't exist back then.
Maybe the watermelons were planted under the cliff.
I was going to
Don't
make a
let me
joke
keep
there.
you, sir. I will leave by myself.
But then I realized I'm on YouTube and I can't make that joke. So I can't do it.
This story may offer a clue.
I had a joke.
Maybe the watermelons were planted under the cliff. Don't let me keep you, sir. I will leave by myself when I feel warm enough.
Is that all?
This story may offer a clue for my treasure hunt. Maybe the water... Don't let me...
That's the same
I
thing.
will leave by...
It just cut to a technical difficulty screen. It's like, there was a joke I was going to say, but I can't. Wait, is he referring to that melon field that I was in earlier? Do I have to go back there? I just remember that. I'm like, there was a place called like a melon field or whatever. There were no melons there, but it was called that. Deflected so hard he fell on his ass. He didn't know what to do. Oh, it's just a bunch of stuff for me to pick up. Never mind. It's always an ambush, ain't it? Millennium Ginseng. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's a boss. He was punishing me for my greed. It's like, oh, you wanted some ginseng? Well, guess what? You got to fight a boss now. like, oh, hello, friend. Knocked him on his ass. That's right. So we started this game. It's like, let us game doesn't do ambushes. And yet every other corner I'm getting ambushed by something. I know. I was trying to give it credit, but I spoke too soon. Oh, he's spawning mini-me's. And the mini-me's got a lot of health. Uh-oh. I don't have enough mana to do that, so I'm just gonna focus on you. How about that? Oh no, now Mika's getting Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers. It's happening to everybody. And people are talking about spoilers for Jujutsu Kaisen way too openly and candidly. And it's becoming kind of a pain in the ass. It's like, it's not just, it's the mainstream fan base, but it's also like mainstream media too, which is also real bad about that shit. Like I said before, anime going mainstream was a fucking mistake. And I stand by that. Game stays trying to ambush you. Just fought that boss, but you still had one more waiting for me, huh? Remember back in the day when anime was still considered like a nerdy thing that people got into that most people didn't care about? They make fun of you if you got into it. Those were the best times, because at least you knew when somebody was an anime fan. They were like an anime fan, right? They weren't just into it because the shit was popular. They weren't into it just because that was the shit that the cool kids were into. Now everybody's trying to capitalize on it. Everybody thinks they can draw anime. Everybody wants to be anime. Everybody wants to insert anime into all kinds of shit. It's like from a financial perspective, like it's a booming industry. Don't get me wrong, but man, has it really gone off the deep end with everybody thinking. Like the shit that set me off about it being mainstream and how I didn't care for it. Is when I start seeing like famous like rappers and celebrities talking about it and like trying to include it in their songs or trying to make their own, and I'm just like, oh god. Like call me a purist if you want to, but there was a time where this shit was a lot better than what it is today. And when the new #1 anime comes out, they get tattoos of it. Yeah, that. That shit too. But it was like during a time where like anime itself wasn't also trying to capitalize on memes and shit like that people got into today, especially over the internet. But now, like, a lot of this shit gets animated because they also capitalize on memes. It's like, man, how far have we fallen where... your hobbies are now... like, I hate to use the word... I hate to use the word invaded, but they kind of have been. With just really stupid shit that takes away from the shit people liked about this hobby to begin with. Like, I'm not saying the anime stories were always better back in the day, because they certainly weren't, but at least the stories that were told back then weren't told because, oh, here's this popular trend that everybody's into. Let's capitalize on that. They were just trying to tell a story. They had an idea. They went for it. People get those black wrist tattoos without knowing it's a criminal's tattoo. Either that or they know it is and they do it because they think it's cool. Like you want to see something cool like die from the inside, let it go mainstream. Let people who don't care for that shit take it over and start making stuff with it, and you'll see it slowly die. If not die, slowly lose the soul of what made it cool in the first place. To the people that actually liked it. Each sip recovers 36% of maximum health and a moderate amount of mana. Does this one do that? No, it doesn't. It does not. Got the turtle tier on this one though, so I'll keep this one instead. That way, when I do heal, I get a little bit of mana back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like when anime was like not mainstream, you didn't get people complaining about how how something is problematic because it has no representation of different cultures and nationalities and races and stuff like that. Nobody cared about that shit. That wasn't important. But now that it's mainstream, that's all you get. That's all you get. There's people whining about it not being for them. It's Again, I know I sound like a fucking purist when I talk about this shit, but like I am not self-aware of how I sound when I say this shit, but there was a time where this stuff was cool and it didn't have to worry about things like that because people who liked it for what it was, not what they wanted it to be. And had a lot more respect for it than they do today. Since I do the same thing now as I did when anime wasn't popular, keep it to myself. Yeah. when it was low key and I met someone that liked anime, they were super fucking weird, so I never displayed that. I had interest in it anyways. Yeah, you can do that shit and still be like a normal person at the same time, right? Oh, okay, this does trigger a boss fight here. This is what he was talking about.
Time and again I tested you, and I saw nothing but gullible goodness. Our brother does misjudge as well. It requires no effort to trick you. You will never be the destined one. Let me help you end your sorry life.
Green-capped martialist. I get a cool weapon like that. I want a cool fire ring. I mean, I can make a ring of fire. Guess I can't attack that. Or can I? Can I attack that? No, I can't. Did that way too soon. Gotta love those teleporting bosses. Yeah, they can't attack him like this. This is ridiculous. These are things I'm talking about where there's like phases like this in boss fights where you just have to wait for an attack to finish before you can actually do any damage. Again, cool for spectacle reasons, not all that great from a gameplay perspective. Transformation, please. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, two this time, huh? Where's the other one at? I'm gonna get hit. I knew it. I can't lock onto both of them. Oh, baby. And then I can't attack him because he's teleporting. Just all my favorite things about video game boss fights, all packed into one.
Foolhardy, nothing more. I've done as our brother asked. Till we meet again.
Is this where the watermelons show up? Because for a place that's called Melon Cliff or whatever it's called, I don't see any melons. Place is a deception. Oh, there we go. There's the watermelons. So this guy was hiding them.
Your faith has led you here. Rest easy. You won't find those noisy chantings and pain screamings here. A nice, ripe melon.
Damn. Kid's stronger than he looks.
Want a bite?
Not after that. Not after you took a chunk out of it. I don't even like watermelon like that.
It's better than you think. Sun Wukong used it to trick that disciple of mine. Come. Come closer. Now you've found this place.
Damn, he
I'll
just
teach
used the
you a
force
trick
on you,
neither
son.
of them knows. Your hand.
Spellbinder. Bind spells, vessels, transformations, and soul skills to enhance attack, focusing solely on martial arts to subdue enemies.
Spellbinder. It hurts no foe but binds yourself. You'll come to understand its use. An old friend of Sun Wukong came to me, wanting some peace. I led him to the Great Pagoda. Have you paid him a visit? They say you are the destined one. But if destiny is set,
I
what
can't see
difference do your
anything.
actions make?
I was told there was a pagoda. I don't see a pagoda. This game is full of lies, deceptions. Got a new spell though. That counts for something. This ain't it. Here you go. Spellbinder. An offensive spell activated by slapping the character written on the palm against the chest. Considerably enhances attack. While active, the character emits a continuous golden glow, binding the use of any other spells, vessels, transformations, and soul skills. When confronted with formidable foes capable of restricting spell casting, this spell may offer an unexpected advantage. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Let me see here. I did say I want to max these two skills out. Do I have enough for that? I don't think so. No, I do, actually. So we'll max this out. And then we'll focus on the pillar stance tree next. Max that out, then go to the thrust. Get a little bit of that thrust stance in your life. Look at these charging up, charging up, charging up. Wait for it. Boom! There's that thrust. Get thrusted. Maximum thrust. Maximum speed. Maximum thrust. Do I still not have enough to craft this? What am I missing? Fine gold threads? Like, this armor is dope, and I want to wear this. I need to wear this. I just don't have the materials to make it, unfortunately. I don't think I can buy them in the shop, right? They don't sell them here. No, they don't. And I don't think they sell them in the, that hideout. The Zodiac area. But we can check. I don't think he sells them. I know you don't sell them. Oh, there were some seeds here too.
No harvest without hard work. With no... As they say, fine soil yields fine sprouts, and fine sprouts bear fine fruits. Rest assured, this old long knows his trade. From seed to sprout to fruit to harvest, patience is the path to follow. Who's there to lend me comfort as I live out my years?
Not me. That ain't gonna be me. Then we got our tough guy blacksmith over here. Whose butt we kicked the last time we challenged him.
Back so soon. Give it here. I'll get to pounding.
Do you sell this stuff? You don't sell it either, huh? I don't think I have enough for that. I need fine gold threads and celestial ribbons. So I don't have any of that stuff right now. So I can't do that. Can't make any of this. The rat rage staff. That was one I changed away from. The golden long staff. It's missing a material that I don't know anything about. I still don't have enough to make that. Alright, well, whatever.
If you need sharper blades, seek me here.
What if I don't use a blade? I use a staff. It's not particularly sharp, but it smacks things a lot. I don't know if that counts for anything. You like smacking shit?
Refinement is the way to make golden pills. My pills are reliable, but be wiser than relying solely on them.
I only have one? Man, well, just use stamina recovery rate then.
From yin and yang, 5 elements emerge. Each nature inherits its unique creation. Each form embodies a universe.
It's the way he hands it to you at the end. That's pretty funny to me.
No shame in taking the pills. More unfair are the immense skills.
Oh yeah, they did for some of the tiger bosses in this game. They used motion trackers on cats for it as well. I thought that was pretty cute. Tend to find a lot of games that are doing that stuff where they put motion trackers on animals to make their movement seem more realistic. Like in the Phantom Pain, they put that on a dog. So that when you bring out your, so when you bring the dog along with you on missions, The movements seem realistic on that too. There's a lot of that they're doing these days. Like, I think that kind of started back when Call of Duty Ghosts came out. When they were bragging about the dog AI stuff. And they had, like, motion capture stuff on dogs in the studio to help make it look more realistic. And ever since then, that's just kind of taken off. Ow, motherfucker. Just got done talking about ambushes in this game, and here you are, slapping me from around corners. I was praising this game for not doing that, and here you are doing it. Oh, have I been down there? Hold on. That looks a bit different. Or maybe not. Does this lead back to the Karma area? Yeah, it does. I've been down here before. I know where this goes. I've been down here before. Yeah. 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 We've been down there. We know what time it is. We'll keep going. I gotta wrap this up too, because it's getting a little late. It's getting a little bit late. Can't keep going. Not like this. Okay, everything's out to murder me. I get it. Benefit of the Ring of Fire is that it heals you whenever you cast it. And then it also makes your heals more effective when you use healing inside of it. Probably some upgrades out there that increase the duration it lasts whenever you cast it as well. In the beginning, it doesn't burn them. It does knock them back if you cast it when they're on top of you. There might be an upgrade that you can get that causes it to burn them, though. If you go down the skill tree. Actually, I can check that now, in fact. Is there an upgrade for that? Let me see. Let me see. Is there an upgrade for that in Ring of Fire? Since the duration of the Ring of Fire... Generates additional focus a focus every second while within the Ring of Fire. Increases stamina. Slowly recovers health. Increases damage reduction. No? Nothing here that says it actually burns the enemies. Which is weird considering it's a Ring of Fire. You think it would have some kind of fire effect on it, right? Yeah, that's a little bizarre, but okay. Just a little bit strange how that works, but sure. All right, Mickey, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you next time. Probably wrap this up at the next shrine I get to. The hell is that? That thing is huge. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna fight it. Oh, he stumbled. I'm gonna get them ankles, boy. Oh, that hurt your foot, didn't it? Tried to step on me. It didn't work. Ow. Just trying to heal. That's always fun. But it's like stepping on a Lego. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, you guys might be getting that storm that we had here earlier this morning. We had a pretty powerful storm this morning that happened. Did knock the power out, but it was concerning. Wait, did he drop a thing? Can I summon him? No? Of course. It's too big. There's a chest back this way, too. Well, yeah, it definitely is, considering the amount of, like, 95-degree days we've had around here. Like, the storm definitely brought some cooler weather, which is nice. How long that lasts, you know, not long enough. Not long enough, but we get a little bit of reprieve, and I'll take it. There is a shrine nearby. This snow is all I want. Cigar. Bring this back, and I'll be happy again. The cold, the snow, the winter. He was talking about storms, and I go run some errands, and it starts monsoon. Listen, I'm not trying to say that I got control of the weather or anything. I'm just, you know, just... You better watch your back. The spirit of Captain Void Illusion. So was this a boss here that just was dead in the beginning or something? Or was it just always dead? Contemplating the myriad forms, returning to the essence of nature. With arrogance ablaze, his limbs torn, he boasted of truth, 1,000 hands adorned. Yet the void illusion, deceived and beguiled, mourned and lamented, your spirit defiled. With bonds severed in nirvana, you were exiled. In silence and solitude and tranquility, how painful it was to face death in clarity. Detached from bitterness and pain, blessed your flesh and blood through resentment shall remain. May you cease to debate of falsehood and truth, as the tide rises, cleansing with its mighty soothe. Spit rhymes out here. This game was made by poets, obviously. Lyricists. Dropping bars on every boss. Look at a hell of a lot of damage. He was not ready for that one. Jesus. I almost one-shot him. The evil asparagus attacks again. Wrong button. Fuck. Oops. No one saw that. But you can't deflect those back at them. That'd have been cool. Gotta time that better for the parry. You know, I was thinking, and you know it's bad when I start thinking. I never do that. I was thinking there's supposed to be this like Sonic hacking contest thing coming out like next month. And with those comes like a lot of fan-made like ROM hacks and stuff that people make. And I'm like, should I do a stream of me just checking out some of that stuff? Would that be interesting? Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Like I might. So there's a lot of cool fan-made projects that come out of those hacking contests, and I kind of want to see some of them. So maybe I'll do a stream for that, like next month when the contest is in full swing. But all right, this will be a good place to stop for now. And I'll continue. Maybe if I got some time after the podcast tomorrow, maybe I'll play some more of this then. But the main focus for tomorrow's stream will indeed be the podcast itself. So let me go to the outro and get out of here. Do that leaving thing that people talk about these days. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Again, sorry for the delay on the podcast, but hopefully I'll have a more fleshed out episode for you guys tomorrow during the show for sure. Still got a bunch of stuff to work on and some details to get in order before I got that all ready to go. But it should be fun. So tune in tomorrow around noon, same time, same place. If you want to see what's going on with video games and some of the topics that I talk about. It's funny because like talking to Boney earlier during today's stream kind of added some extra details to the podcast that maybe I should talk about tomorrow, in fact, because that just lent some credence to a lot of what I've been hearing about some of the stuff that's been happening. Yeah, so maybe I'll use some of that information. 4:15 or 5:15. Right now it is 4:16 right now. Are you, I think like you're in Indiana, so would you be on Eastern time at that point? Or Western time? Or not Western, Central, not West. What the fuck, Western? Central time. Yeah, that'll be 1 p.m. for you tomorrow. All right, cool. As always, you guys know where the social media links are. They're in the banners below. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, they should be in the description. I'll try to have the chapter stuff up for this thing once the video is like done, the archive is done processing on YouTube, and I can finally do that stuff. So just stay tuned for that if you want to be able to skip to certain parts or skip through ad breaks and stuff like that on the archive. But until tomorrow during the podcast, thank you all for watching. You all have a wonderful day or night, depending where you are in the world. You guys stay classy, stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube as well. Whether that be live for the archive. And see you guys next time. Have a good one. Love you all. I'm out of here. Deuces. And fade to black.